have Francis Currie from Francis Currie Consulting. Hey Frank, how are you enjoying Radio Days today?
Do you know, I think I've been to nearly every Radio Days and I always enjoy it. There's something like 1,600 people here. I think I know half of them. It's an incredible event every year and this one's just going so well.
And your presentation today was packed because it had a very special title. What was it?
Yeah, you know, I think audio radio faces challenges on lots of fronts, but the one thing that everyone obsesses about now is how to make more money.
How to make more money, huh?
And that was the title of the presentation, and we couldn't fit more people in. I mean, it was amazing.
It was amazing. Could you highlight 3 or 4 ideas that were very strong in this presentation?
So we had 3 speakers from 3 different countries coming at the question from very different points of view, but I think probably the main themes were what you did yesterday won't necessarily work tomorrow. I think understand your audience has been something that radio's always tried to do, but with data, there's now an opportunity to go deeper, to understand people more, and to track their behaviours much more closely than we ever have been able to do before. And I think the third thing is, there was an example from Ireland where they'd made 250,000 different versions of a single commercial, so that they would target people individually based on weather, based on food preference, based on geography, based on accent. And I think that kind of personalization is so exciting for the future.
And are these the things you apply when it comes to consulting, because you work in the consulting business? What are the main things? How did you get into this business?
So I was a full-time program director. I launched Magic in London. I was the program director of Heart in London. It went #1 after Capital was #1 for 30 years. So I've got a background in programming, in content that extends back quite a while. But I started consulting, I don't know, 18 years ago, and I absolutely love it because I get to visit different countries, people who work in different languages, different cultures, different regulatory environment, different competitive environments. And so my job really is problem solving. Honestly, nobody calls a consultant when things are going well. People normally call you when they've run out of ideas or they want to do something different. So my job is to figure out what's going on, which is quite often different from what they say is going on, and then to figure out how to help them unlock the potential of the business or to find a way forward.
Absolutely, and then also how to unlock different audiences, younger audiences, for instance. What would you say are your top 3 advice to unlock these audiences?
Do you know, I think radio has done a very poor job of really focusing on a younger audience. Because they listen to the radio less, the easy solution has been to allow your radio station to get older. And actually I think we're in danger of having a generation that doesn't think of radio first, they think of audio on demand first. And of course, radio is a lot run by people, white, middle-aged men like me. And I think the most important thing we can do with that younger generation is listen to them, watch them, understand them. Because it's an interesting paradigm or paradox that they're more plugged in than any generation before, and they're more lonely. And I think radio, one of the things it can offer is a sense of community, a sense of togetherness or belonging that few other media can. And I think if radio can help with that, then it's a real social service, but also I think it's something that audience wants and needs.
Finally, how would you say radio creates this community?
I think there's a real feeling of being part of something when you hear, I don't know, a live concert or there's a big sporting event, you feel like you're part of it. But also when you hear people like you on the radio asking for a song, expressing an opinion, talking to the host, people have got very used to being given a voice through social media. And I think when radio gives people a voice, the fact that it happens in real time and it's a shared experience makes it feel different, makes it feel like a community.
Francis, thank you so much.